In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with y'all a stock that is about to go parabolic tomorrow and why all of you should keep it in your radar. We're also going to be looking at some of the stocks that I've mentioned in the last video. Y'all, let's dive into the charts right off the bat. We got the NASDAQ futures. And so far, I think it's safe to say that the bottom is in. All right, I say that because of what happened today. We had the FOMC meeting. For those of you who missed it, the Fed decided to leave the rates, the interest rates, unchanged. And the market kind of liked it. The meeting happened at 1 p.m. We had the retest of this neckline from the double bottom, which was from, let's go on the 1 hour right here. All right, so we have the neckline of that double bottom right there. I told y'all, I believe this was the bottom, and then we retested it today. We retested it in the middle of the day, and we pushed off of it. And right now, we're above 20K. And looking at the daily, it's looking pretty good. This is the part where, like, swing trading will be... This is the part where swing trading is in, all right? This is where stock starts to run and starts to rally. I think the next few days are going to be great. So I am bullish on the overall markets. I think it's going to go higher. Tomorrow, I think the NASDAQ is going to go to 24,400. That's what I think. All right, now let's check out the VIX. Because the VIX, the VIX is still fading. Today is the first day that it closed below 21,000. No, below $20. I mean, today's the first day that it closed below $20. This is the part where we fade. Looking at it on the 15, some might argue that this is a descending triangle. We got lower highs right here, followed by the breakdown right here. And the outcome of this should be a fade down to 17 bucks. All right, so far, so good. All right, we're bullish on everything. Now, the stock that is about to go parabolic tomorrow, the stock that is about to make a huge move, that stock is Apple. All right, now I want to share Apple with y'all for one simple reason. The reason why I want to share it with y'all is because maybe two reasons. If we look at the 1 hour, actually, no. If you look at the daily, the stock got crushed from the highs of 260 all the way down to 210. All right, 20% drop. And when I zoom in now with the 1 hour to the 1 hour time frame, there is a structure on there that actually broke out in the morning. It broke out in the morning. There's an ascending triangle on the chart right here and right there. Right, the breakout occurred at around like 840-ish. We popped up to 218 and then we faded down to 214 and then we closed. The key is to look at how it closes, and it closed above that line. All right, so to me it's still in play regardless of this mess that occurred right here. The structure is still in play because it closed above 215, and after hours right now we're looking kind of good. I do think that this thing is going to go up to the next level of resistance, which is where these short sellers are located right here. All right, I think we're gonna go up to 222 bucks tomorrow. If it doesn't get that far tomorrow, then I would expect it to get there on Friday. All right, so definitely watch Apple for tomorrow. Now, let's do an update on yesterday's video. So those of y'all who watched today's video, I gave you guys Google. I told y'all watch Google for a bear trap. And we definitely got that. All right. We definitely got it. We have the sharp drop right here. The greedy bears go short, hoping for a move down to 150. They don't get it. The stock opens up higher, it creeps higher throughout the day, and then FOMC meeting happens, and then we squeeze past their stop loss. Again, all of the short sellers who got in at the perfect entry right here for a short at 163 down, their stop loss is like the opening of that candle, like right here at 163.88. That's their stop loss. And today triggered that. Like it triggered that in the afternoon, and we even closed like about 1 cent above their stop loss anyway. So this thing is going to run. If tomorrow we open at about 166, they're all going to cover all of the bears that are trapped right here. And we should see Google go all the way up to 170 bucks. All right, I'm not bearish on Google. It is extremely beaten down. It has a lot of room to the upside. It has a lot of room to the upside. So this is definitely something to keep on your radar. Also, there is a gap on the left, which may act like a magnet to pull the price even closer. The gap is at 171. All right, so just watch the stock and see if it can get there. I think it will get there. I think it will. I believe it will. Now, the next stock that we're gonna look at is one of you guys' stock. Somebody asked me a question about AMD. So we gotta look at it. Now with AMD, it broke out. I think I answered it yesterday. No, I didn't. Okay, it broke out today. No, it broke out maybe 2 days ago on the 17th. It had a red doji yesterday, and then today is up again. It has a lot of room, people. Like when I look at it now, let me go on a 4-hour. Let's see. When I look at it now, we got like a very clear line of resistance that's been holding for quite some time, right? So we got that line of resistance. We got short sellers piling in here, and then again right here for the drop. And then today is the very first day. This is the breakout. This is today. Today is the initial breakout. Right. The volume, not super spectacular. Like I would have liked this kind of volume from 2 days ago, like 21 million, maybe even, well, this is 21 plus 22. No, 21 plus 12. That's like 34. So I would have liked something along the line of like 40 million in shares traded total today. But it's looking good still. Again, I think the market has bottomed. I believe it has bottomed. And the next step for this one is to test these short sellers. So AMD to 114, I don't think it's too much to ask. I really don't think so. This is what I see that is potentially clean. Something smaller, I don't see it. The only one, at least in the semiconductor space, that has like a really good structure that's decent is, let me go on the 1 minute. It's SMH. Like that indice. That's super loud. Okay, the indice SMH. Let me close that one out. All right, so we gotta look at the 1 hour, and on the 1 hour, there is something on here. There is an ascending triangle on the chart right there. So when AMD runs, this is gonna run, NVDA is gonna run, a lot of the semis are gonna run. And also keep in mind, MU has earnings. I think MU has earnings. I should have looked at that. Maybe it does, or maybe it's another semiconductor, but it's the first thing in my mind. There is a semiconductor stock reporting earnings this week on Thursday. I just don't remember what it is. I think it's MU, I think. But let me just look at it. Let's see. MU. It is MU. Yeah, it is MU. Okay. SMH. All right, so watch SMH for the break of that line at 230. It breaks 230, then this thing is gonna go. So next up is 240 for SMH. All right, quite simple. The structure is there, very clean. It hasn't broken out yet. I expect it to break out in the morning. All right, so this is definitely another one to keep on your radar. Last but not least, everybody's favorite stock, of course, Tesla. Let's talk about it. I told you guys yesterday, I'm not bearish on Tesla. I don't think it's gonna go lower. I told you guys that this was the bottom. It was low enough, the gaps got filled, all right? And that bears were going to get trapped today if we open up higher. It didn't open up at 237 like I would have hoped. Like it would have been a really clean morning star like that. Like if that candle was located just a little bit higher, it would have been the perfect morning star. But it's still bullish. I mean, it's still the double bottom when we look at the 4-hour right here. We got one bottom, two bottom. We got the line of resistance right at 253, which should get tested tomorrow. All right, so yeah, I think it's gonna run. It's already up $6 in the after hours anyways. Tomorrow it's probably gonna open up at 243, and then it's going to make its move for 253. That's my very honest thoughts on all of these stocks, and that is the end of the video. Do not forget to annihilate the like button. As always, I make these videos from Sunday to Thursday at exactly 8 p.m. Central Time, so definitely click on that subscribe button and click on the notification bell. That way you don't miss out on future uploads. If you'd like to be part of a private Discord community where you can get all of this information in real time as I see them, you can find that as the first link in the description of the video below. Don't forget to follow my social media at Paul Naguma and at Patternology Lab on Instagram and on X. And lastly, to get some free stocks with Webull, you can use the third link in the description of the video below. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, this is Patternology Lab, where we treat patterns and patterns only. And I will see all of you in tomorrow night's video.